welcome to my rank 5 Warlock introduction, and I am just really excited to show y'all this because this guy is just utter insanity at rank 5. I've only played with a rank 3 6-star Warlock, so I'm not too experienced with like the rank 4 level, but this man feels so different from rank 3 going to rank 5, like, it is absurd. It is a major difference. So, here we're in Battlegrounds, right? This is the electric defense meta, and we are not using the recoil masteries in this fight at all. Just no recoil masteries. This is just like base Warlock, right? And he's performing really well because like he counters the node so well because yeah, he has access to armor break on his SP2 and he can just spam heavy, and then like his hits on the SP2 are like 10 hits in total. So it just lines up really well. And that was a 43-second fight of the Immortal Abomination. He just hard counters Immortal Abomination so well because like he has access to Infection, which shield blocks Immortal Abomination, and it just constantly power drains him. So yeah, overall it's just a really awesome time there. And now we have this Immortal Hulk, who is also notorious for having just like a ton of health and a ton of stall time with like the immortality and then the regen afterwards. But Warlock counters the regen that he gets at the end of like the fight. So yeah, overall, Warlock is just really good for this Battlegrounds meta. Just a really, like, reliable character in general. I feel like he works for most Battlegrounds metas because he's just, like, really simple to play. He offers a lot of utility, and, like, it's usually hard to counter him, like, on offense-wise. So, yeah. Even at rank 3, this guy's a staple for most accounts in Battlegrounds, but at rank 5, he is just a whole different monster. He is gonna carry your Battlegrounds pretty hard, man. Just overall a really awesome character. And now we have just a simple Tiger fight. I just want to see like how he does in just like, you know, a really regular matchup that it doesn't have any regen involved, you know. Like iHulk has regen, iBomb has regen. This is just a simple fight. And it goes to show, if they place willpower, you are just chilling. Like, he is so good versus practically anyone that has willpower. So like anyone besides robots basically, like he just destroys. Like, he's such a good champion because he's so effective versus, like, the most basic fights ever. And, like, he has his niche, of course. He has, like, his niche fights that he just counters so well. But he's such a good general champion as well. He's such a good general clearer, especially at the rank 5 level, I feel like. So, yeah, he just gets that done in, like, 40-something seconds. And now let's go into RoL Legends and let's turn on the recoil masteries. So the recoil masteries are on, you can tell immediately with the 17k heavy attack. This guy hits like a truck, like without any ramp up. Like that's a 17k heavy, just like with no armor break. That is just at base, right? The bleeds tick for a pretty good amount. He just has a lot of base damage output. He has the highest crit damage in the game, I believe. So yeah, there's a lot going on with this character when it comes to forms of damage. He is like an armor break character, mixed with like a crit damage dealer. He also has pretty good bleed damage. Like right there, that was a 49,000 heavy attack. So yeah, this dude can hit quite hard. Like he is a very consistent damage dealer. I feel like his armor breaks are so easy to apply. He just has really easy access to bleed as well. And his heavy attacks, when they crit like a lot. So yeah, overall, this fight is going really well. The damage output honestly surprised me when I first took him up. I was like, I did not know he hit this hard. And this is without any synergies. This is no synergies, just the recoil masteries. And that was a minute and 3 seconds for over 550,000 health. So now let's go into some more meta content. This is a Grandmasters Gauntlet, which just dropped. And, you know, people are always trying to find solutions. Like, you know, some people don't have Hercules. And Warlock is a pretty good substitute for quite a bit of the fights in the Gauntlet. Here's one example, the Weapon X fight. He just destroys this guy, like, so well. Like, I was so shocked at how fast he took this fight. Versus mutants, he just feels like a whole different monster, man. He's so good versus mutant champions. Of course, there's another tech that's good for mutant champions, but the difference is Warlock is good for pretty much every champion. It just, like, it helps. Like, the class advantage helps, but he really doesn't need it. He's good versus any champion. He's such a good, like, general champion, I feel like. So, yeah. Warlock, I've just been loving this guy so much. I've never been on the Warlock train, but now that he's rank 5, I am just obsessed. I cannot stop playing this guy. I just take him everywhere I go, and he just clears it. Clears it really good, really fast as well. Like, there's a little 38k heavy there. Just, he has access to so much damage output. It is quite amazing. But yeah, this fight is going, like, perfectly. He just hard counters Weapon X. Like, the regen, he just power drains him constantly. It is just a perfectly countered fight. And, yeah. Now we go for one more SP2 here. nice crits. Like, that was a 12k crit on each hit. That's pretty good, I would say. The mediums are hitting pretty nice as well. I love his intercept as well. His intercept is so smooth. Like, you can intercept so smoothly with him. It is quite amazing. And now I just dropped one more SB2, and that closes out that fight. So I believe this Weapon X has like 700,000 health, and he got that down in about a minute and 39 seconds, which is really impressive in my opinion for WARLOCK. And I thought I would close this out by showing a quick snippet of Eternity of Pain. This is the Havoc boss. WARLOCK is an MVP for the Eternity of Pain, just 100%. He is able to take like 8 out of 16 of the fights. And like, if you don't have Hercules, that is like major news for you, I bet, because like this dude is a great clearer for like the first half of the left side. So yeah, WARLOCK has a ton of value for Eternity of Pain. Just has a ton of value everywhere, man. That's just how he's always been. He's always been a really valuable character, like even since like 2019. Like, I think that's when he came out. Yeah, 2019. And this man has still managed to hold up for so long. It is absolutely insane how he's still like considered one of the best tech characters. Like, it is amazing. It is just like, that is Doom level of like persistence, right? Because Doom is like from 2019 as well. He hasn't lost any value. Same thing with like Human Torch. Like, those three guys are like the holy trinity of just like, you know, staying relevant even though they're so old at this point. So yeah, just awesome stuff, man. I love WARLOCK. I do not regret this rank up one bit, but I'll go more over that in the nighttime episode tonight. So yeah, WARLOCK, I cannot wait to start the series with this guy. I have a ton of things planned with him. There's going to be like maximum damage showcases. There's going to be like Act 8 showcases, Battlegrounds, Eternity of Pain, you know, things like that. There's just a lot of plans that I have. I want to put like a quick infographic up showing like my plans for the series. So this is what I have planned. I want to do a Battlegrounds like little showcase. Then I want to do an Act 7 and 8 like big showcase. Then I want to go into the Eternity of Pain Grief Incarnate and do a full run there, but have WARLOCK as one of like the main clearers. Like, I think I'm going to do like a Hercules WARLOCK team and then just like a flex member. Then I want to do a fully decked out like video where I just like put on full boost and like just go crazy on the synergies as well. I just want to have like a really fun time with like a fully decked out like 565 WARLOCK, just utter insanity. Then I want to do a final showcase where I just like combine everything. You know, I combine Battlegrounds, Act 8, Eternity of Pain, Gauntlet, just combine everything into one big final showcase. And then I want to do a final review, just like going over if I regret the rank up, if I suggest the rank up, you know, things like that. And also want to do like a couple other videos in between. So that's why I have like the others, because I do want to make some other like pretty miscellaneous WARLOCK videos with him at rank 5, you know, things like that. But yeah, I'm excited for the series. I cannot wait to like show y'all how like good he is. So let me know your thoughts on WARLOCK. I know like he's a bit controversial right now because people are like claiming that he's kind of fallen off, but in my opinion, I think he is still as good as he's ever been. And yeah, that's about it for me.